Okay, now I will just say I haven't brought my camera with me today. This is actually being filmed on my phone, and that's because I was genuinely coming to ride some rides on my day off. That's it. I was coming to ride Ghostly Manor, on which I had beaten the score on, and today I can't get over 270,000 no matter how hard I try. That's the kind of day it is. However, something exciting is obviously happening over at the 2027 site. Therefore, we are going to show you that. Whilst we're here, I mean, I know I said we wouldn't do another Valgard one, but I mean, look at it. It's all lovely open. Even the on-ride photos are on down the bottom. It's staff preview days today, as we are 8 days till opening. But as you can see, there's just nothing in sight. It is ready to go, but I've got to wait 8 days before we can get in there. As we look down towards Raven, you can see some of the wonderful work they've done on that. You'll also see that the menu is on for the feasting hall as well. As we pan across, I don't know if you can see the on-ride photos. I can see them, they are on. And we'll show you actually where the camera is, because we have spotted the camera as well. But yeah, we will show you first what's going on over there. First, let's look at some of the other track which has already arrived at the park. This arrived the day after the original shipment to the park, of course, for the new project in 2027. However, today, as you can see, there is another delivery of track already, and we were lucky enough to catch it being unloaded down from the Lost Kingdom. So this is some more track coming off. No sign of supports quite yet. Of course, we don't have confirmed anything for this yet, and yes, we're all speculating, and yes, it might be obvious what it is. And to be fair, we are kind of learning it the same as what you are. It's not something we have any insight to whatsoever. Me seeing all this for the first time is exactly the same as you guys seeing it and it deciding exactly what this project will be. For me, it's a really exciting project. It really, really is. It's undoubtedly a UK first, and it is coming to my local park. So I cannot wait for it. A few people said about the yellow, of course, because, you know, how's it going to fit with the Vikings? Look, people, just have faith, okay? Paultons Park have pulled off projects after projects after projects the last 10 years, and they look spectacular. They know what they're doing. They'll have a large plan for this that we are not privy to yet, and probably won't be privy to until it all starts going vertical and the theming goes in as well. But you can see the track, you can see what type of track it is as it is stored down the back of the site. A couple of pieces arriving, we've had a couple of pieces already in, and of course a chain piece as well as this is stored. Now you can see as well they put boards at the front here. The boards and various things are being used to protect the track whilst that sits on site at the back. I'm not sure they're ready to go vertical quite yet on this. I'm still not expecting to see it go vertical much before the end of the summer. Of course, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It might just suddenly all arrive on site and suddenly go vertical. But thinking of Drakon, to be fair, all the groundwork was done, all the footers was done, and it was a completely clear site ready for installation. We're at the moment, and we will pan to the site shortly so you can see that. Although it does look like footers are mainly done, there is still something being dug down the side of the dining hall. Views from there are going to be amazing once Valgard opens, in fairness, of seeing this project come together. So it's not quite done yet. And we can also see down the back as well that they are doing footers, most likely for the station building or the building that will be going around it. And again, with Drakon, all of this was done before we saw any vertical construction. So I'm not expecting it to go vertical yet. I'm expecting the track to sort of just sit there for a couple of months whilst they finish preparing the site, because there is quite a lot to do on it. This is the second piece coming off now, all stored in the one truck as it heads over and is stored over the back. I have to say, I don't know exactly how much room's down there, but if it's going to keep arriving like this, I don't know whether they're going to run out of room and I'll have to go somewhere else. But look at that. Look at that as it's turned round. That is a thing of beauty, an absolute thing of beauty. You can look over to the site as well here. You can see the digging that is still going on and some piping, mysterious piping, which is going on as well as they prepare the ground, obviously, for construction. Now we will pan over to the site
shortly and kind of show you that. But as we pan round now, this is the state as it was before this track arrived, with all the track that is currently on site. And here is the foundations. We gave a great aerial view the other day, and we will get another aerial view over the next week before Valgard opens as well, as we look across to the final piece actually being moved into position. Again, I don't know how much room's down here. It always seems like it's quite close quartered, but I'm guessing it's not. But it's the view as it's pulled around like this is just spectacular. It really is spectacular. I cannot believe that there is track for a major roller coaster or major coaster or major something appear less than a year after we had Drakon's track. It is quite unbelievable, to be honest with you. Yeah, can't wait. Absolutely can't wait for Valgard, but this is already piquing my interest. Here's some still shots in which we took as well, so you can get a close look at the track and indeed the angles and indeed what the track looks like, as obviously we prepare for the announcement next week, before we pan over the whole site completely and show you where they are at the moment. To be fair, a lot of it's done, a lot of it's clear, a little bit of work to do, and we will get an aerial shot on our next update before Valgard opens. And it's exciting times, honestly. Watching it being unloaded onto site is exciting. There's loads left to come. No sign of support yet. I have had a ride on Flight of Terror. As I said, I can't give you any shots from there today because we haven't bought any equipment with us, but no supports left yet. That's not to say they're not too far away, but it's great to see track arrive. Whilst we're here, we'll have a look around the other side. We can also see that Drakon's restriction board has been added, a real themed one as well. Look at that. That looks stunning right down by the entrance. That really does look stunning. Okay, here it is. Realm of the Vikings. Benches are indeed installed. So this £12 million land will open next weekend. Cannot wait for it. It's been confirmed. We had already said that Drakon is a 1.25 meter height restriction, and you will need someone over 1.4 to accompany you, with the swing being at 0.9 and then 1.1 accordingly. And of course, nothing's changed down on Cobra, which of course is now Raven, for a 1.1 meter height restriction, slightly higher when it's accompanied, and Edge will open down the back of the area on its own land. But here we go, 2027 site is looking fantastic. It's certainly where I'm looking at, but honestly, 8 days